Hello everyone, Pallytum here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, you guessed it, we're gonna be playing Stitches because it's been a really long time since we've got some bitches.
Stitches want to play.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed on the Tomb of the Spider Queen. Still no Fates came today. We are working on getting ahead of the upload schedule, and then we're going to bring that feature back. We are going to be picking up Chew Your Food at level 1. Also heals you over time for 10% of your maximum health over 3 seconds. So, in the last video where I played Stitches, the nerfs had just happened, right? He had just been... his damage on his passive and the radius of his passive was just reduced. His health and health regen, I believe health regen, was reduced, and his damage was reduced from everything else. Let's see, his stun was removed on slam, so it was a lot to take in at one time, right? And at the time, you know, 1 or 2 tanks were ruling them all. Hi, Kerrigan. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? You know, you had the ETCs and the Diablos who were just reigning supreme in the tanking world after those nerfs, and it didn't make a lot of sense. We were really in a position where there really wasn't a reason to play Stitches because Diablo and ETC were just so damn good at everything. They were better tanks, they were better at dealing damage, they had better displacement, arguably. But I've done a little bit of reflecting on it since then, and I actually think since the changes to Diablo and ETC, and especially because of the changes to a new Barak, which we showed off in the last video, that Stitches may once again be on the up and up. Why is that? Well, we're seeing a lot of, I'm talking about high-end gameplay here. Previously, we used to see a lot of double support meta. Now we're kind of seeing the meta shift towards double warriors, specifically seeing a lot of Anubarak and ETC. They have a lot of really good synergy together these days. But I think that Stitches could fit into that meta. I gotcha! Just fine. Come on, Sonya, come in with the spear. Come on, Sonya, I believe. Because he basically has a ton of displacement. Then Anubarak could hit someone with the cocoon, and you know, maybe between the two of them, they might be able to get a kill. Now, obviously, he's still not the tankiest thing in the world. Sonya going in with the spin to win is going to pick up a kill on the enemy Murky, but he's not. Okay, so let me do some real talk with you. Why do I care so much about Stitches? Because Stitches was the first character that was quintessentially my character. I played Stitches. I was a Stitches player. I landed the hooks. I became the God Hams. And it's what people came to know me for quite some time. So if you're new to the channel, you may not even know that, which is weird to say, because there was such a long period, well, recent period, where Stitches was like not even desirable to have on a team. He currently still has one of the lowest win rates in the entire game. I'm going to pick up Amplified Healing here. This is going to bonus with our Chew Your Food, so that 10% healing is going to be quite a bit more. Also, the initial healing is going to be quite a bit more as well. That does increase our survivability a bit. So where am I going with this? I think Stitches could be viable. Could be. I'm going to be giving you the build that I think is best. We're not going to be taking Helping Hand today, even though a wise man told me to quite some time ago. I'm actually going to be doing a build that I think could bring Stitches back into the limelight. Now, he is going to need a little bit of love. But with the changes to Diablo not being the tankiest thing on the face of the planet, and the changes to ETC not doing a ton of early game damage, this may open up the floor for Stitches to once again wear the crown and re-enter battle. Who knows? Oh my god, the grabs are so good today. They're so good today, even though these are like just mediocre, pretty straightforward, hey, grab the person in front of you kind of grabs. Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble up at the top lane. So let's stop with this introduction and start with the commentary, shall we? So the friendly team, Nazebo lost Vikings, Jim Raynor, Sonya, and Stitches. The enemy team is actually pretty intimidating, if I do say so myself. The enemy team, oh, Vala, Muradin, Kerrigan, Nazebo, and Murky. The enemy team are going to be picking up the first wave of the Spider objective. It is a Lost Vikings free week, so it's kind of hard to discern how good our Viking player is. Typically in the past, you would see a lot of really good Viking players because only the good Viking players played the Vikings. Basically, that's how the game works previously to this. Looks like the enemy team wanting to push the top lane. I did abandon bottom, but don't worry. We have Eric the Swift down there soaking up some XP. The entirety of the friendly team up here in the top lane did soak that huge damage ability from that spider. So that kind of sucks, but hey, not too much was done, and we're going to push them back. We are going to be picking up Tenderizer at level 7. This is going to allow our auto attacks to also slow. Maybe able to get a kill here on Nazebo. Didn't want to go too deep for it. Let's head on down to the bottom lane and try to help with this. Oh, we might be able to get a kill on Kerrigan here if the friendly team follows, but they're doing the right thing and they are focusing the objective, so I'm not going to be too upset about that. I'm stuck at a zombie wall. Where'd that zombie wall even come? Oh, it's a friendly wall. I was like, I saw Nazebo run away. What happened? Alright, so we clearly need to turn in some spider butts. We need to make that happen. I thought he was going to go up top. The spear misses as well. Well, this is just awkward. Get out of here. You're slowed. Go on. Go on, get. Go on, get. Don't bother helping, Sonya. Just watch. It's fine. What? What are you doing? Can I get some help with this Zemo? Okay, so basically before they removed all the damage coming out of Stitches, and it hurts, you know, it hurt my heart. But they also removed a lot of his tankiness as well. I'm gonna die here. Hopefully Sonya can get out. Not too sure why the team wasn't really coming in to help here. Jim Raynor not really doing anything down here. Sonya really wasn't doing anything up here. We have the Vikings being Vikings. Okay, so we might be in one of those matches, but hey, whatever. We can adjust. We can make adjustments. We're trying to stay positive today. Vikings looking like they're going to get Kerrigan comboed. Hopefully they have the jump. Oh, run! Run! Olaf, run! Olaf, run, Eric, be swift! Why would you go back in on a Kerrigan, though? I don't understand. All right, let's nail this grab. Hello, baby girl. I think you're slowed in tower range. Now, we did kill Eric the Swift there, but we are going to be able to recover all of his gems, and hopefully we can move as a team to turn in. Let's turn in. Maybe that'll work. Maybe we should actually use the chat function today. Who knows? Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, why does everyone keep leaving when I'm over here making grabs? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no, the Haymaker pushing me back into the Vengeful Spirit. I did not see that combo coming. And now the friendly team is getting pushed out of here in all directions. I am going to be hit with the Murky combo. I don't think it's enough to kill me, though. Although the enemy team chasing me will likely be enough. Eric the Swift not doing anything. The friendly team running away in that direction. Good! Okay, so I'm not too sure what words I want to say right now, but I think some of them need to be, hey, let's not disengage when I do the only thing my character is intended to do right now. I know we were like under-leveled there. The enemy team does have their heroic abilities and we do not, which is a problem. So let's go ahead and take a look at their heroics and then maybe we can decide what we want to do. So the Octo grab, the Vengeful Spirit. We have Spin to Win coming out. So honestly, oh, can we make this happen? Can we make this happen? Let's go with Putrid Bile. I'm just gonna get in the way of Muradin here so he can't run away. Oh my god, are you serious? Boom, the slam was worth it! We were just waiting on the cooldown. Uh-oh, the enemy Kerrigan actually taking a lot of damage here, but the grab fell short. The grab fell short, as it often does. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop Bile. Bile does give me a movement speed increase, and it does lay down the green carpet. If anyone steps on the green carpet, they are gonna be taking damage over time. AFK Viking is AFK. So yeah, it is free Viking week, so this is going to be something that is going to be prevalent in all games. This is going to be really weird. This is actually the first week ever that Vikings have been free. So everyone's going to have some adjusting to that. You know, I was talking about it earlier, when Nova Free Week happens, at least everyone is prepared to have the most toxic week of their lives. Hey, Zebra, where you going? Where you going, Zebra? Well, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Alright. The enemy team, once again, does get the spider objective. We have not been contesting the butts at all. Let's go ahead. Bring our little friend back. Hello, little friend. Can we make anything happen with that? Did the Vikings get the longboat? I have not seen the Vikings use their ultimate yet. They do have the longboat. So I'm just going to pop my ultimate and walk in here, and hopefully we retaliate, because this is a 4v3, and there's no reason we shouldn't. No one's going to interrupt the Murky. Sonya didn't push forward. Zebo came down from top lane, and Jim Raynor watched. The team fight's still going on. Still not a lot of damage coming out from the friendly team. Still not a lot of damage coming out from the friendly team at all. Yup. Yup. Vengeful Spirit coming out from Nazebo is going to push back the Vikings. And we did lose our friendly Nazebo there. Sonya's still in the fight, spinning, winning, trying to make something happen. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of damage coming out from the friendly team. Let's look at the numbers, shall we? Let's look at the numbers, shall we? Lost Vikings. Oh, man. I'm keeping up on hero damage. A lot of that hero damage does come from the Putrid Bile, though. And we haven't had that for long. Remember, Stitch has got all of his damage values nerfed. He was too much of a jack of all trades, and they wanted to reduce that just a little bit. Hey, Z-Bro! Did you get yourself stuck in a zombie wall? Are you standing in the carpet now? Man, that sucks. That sucks for you. Alright, so I'm dead. Go ahead and bite Kerrigan and then run this way. I'm not gonna make it out of here, though. Nope. Hey, Stitches, why you keep suiciding? I don't know, it's because I'm bad at this game. Nazebo at least went in. Thank you for your trust, Z-Bro. I'm sorry it was misplaced. I love you. Gotta keep it positive. Gotta keep it positive. Jeff Rader and the Vikings taking over this mercenary camp. This mercenary camp is going to be pushing down the middle lane. Now, the Bruisers don't deal a lot of damage. The Lost Vikings said I'm useless. I'm the best Stitches in the world. You haven't heard? Useless Stitches. Oh, useless Stitches! Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Alright, let's head up to the top lane. They do have a boss pushing. Let's try to make something happen with this. Muradin is pushing up the top as well. He does have that Burning Rage talent, which is dealing some passive AoE damage around him. Does help Muradin push lanes. Muradin does have an AoE, though, on his W, so it's not like he has a lot of trouble with that. Let's go ahead. We can push top a little bit. Looks like the Vikings are having a little bit of fun middle. Let's go ahead and mount up, head down there. Is there anything we can really do here to make this worth it? Well, with the Hyperion out, we can go lay down the carpet. I'm going to get comboed here. Let's try to get out of that combo. Vala deciding to chase me across the world. Hopefully, the friendly team is going in there and doing some damage. Looks like the Vikings are trying to lay down some siege, but they are... Oh, they actually are going to take down Kerrigan. I thought they were going to get combo down there. Alright, Vala, where you going? Come back, baby girl. I missed you. I missed you. I need you in my life. Useless. And then we have Zebo here running away as our whole team is still up except for the Sonya. Vikings, you know, not helping me with this guy on me at all. There you go. You noticed him. I'm proud of you. Alright. I'm not. Thank you. Let's go ahead and recall. We will pick up the fishing hook, which is going to increase the range of our hook by how much, actually? What's the number on that? 40%! That's a significant increase. Now, actually, what a lot of people are doing right now, I did pick up Relentless prior to this, what a lot of people are doing right now with the fishing hook, or excuse me, with the hook at level 16, I guess I should say, is picking up Shish Kebab. Now, why would you pick up Shish Kebab? Because it actually, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but it pulls people through walls. So, for instance, this Muradin right here, if I wanted him in my base right now, I could pull him into my base right now, and there's really not a whole lot he can do about it. Some people think it's a bug, some people think it's intended. Regardless, I would much rather have range than that, personally. Alright, here comes the combo. We're just going to walk sideways and avoid that. I may have to pop my ultimate just to disengage here, but with the sippy cup, We're gonna be okay. Oh, she was just a little out of range and I had a zombie wall around me. This map is way too snowbally. We're fine. Keep your chin up. Looks like Murky has fallen. I'm not sure to who, however. Vala, by herself up in the top lane, may be in a little bit of trouble as the Vikings are beginning to surround her. Hey, baby girl. I'm useless, though, right? I'm just so useless. What do I know about this game? I've never played it before. All right, let's go ahead and pop the carpet. Try to save our Sonya. Hopefully she disengages. She does not, but I'm in a perfect position to body block and let the Vengeful Spirit do all of its damage. Let's pull Murky back, shall we? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game, though. How do I play it? How do I play it? How do I play this game, though? What is it? It's like I'm trying to kill him with positivity, but in a really sarcastic way, even though it's still positivity. Take some lessons from actual tanks. If Stitches was an actual tank, I could. Alright, let's go ahead and interrupt this Octo Grab. How do I play this game, though? What do I do? Oh no, I'm trapped in zombie walls. All right, so the enemy team is starting to respawn, but we actually caught Nazebo in a pretty bad spot here. I can't run through there. We're gonna have to pop carpet and disengage. We were hit with the blood for blood. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Should I pull her to me? I think I might want to. Okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't. It would have been a really bad idea. In 2 seconds, I can bite these minions. There we go, there we go. Looks like... I'm not too sure what just happened above me, if I'm totally honest. Sonya might be having a hard time here. Oh god, Vala's here. Still don't have any way to heal myself for another 15. No, 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 this is not the right thing to do. No, 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 no. Okay, fine, let's do it. Fuck it. Alright. Alright. I believe in you. I'll put my trust in you. And we are going to pick up that bruiser Kerrigan. Right here. Oh, missed by an inch. The Maelstrom coming out is going to give her a lot more sustain, but Sonya is chasing her to the ends of the earth. The enemy team once again getting the turn in. I did pop the carpet just for the movement speed increase. Do we want to try to kill Vala? I don't think it's advantageous for us. Oh, excuse me, we turned in. Okay, I think Zebro turned in his spider butts. Good job, good on him. We do miss the wall, but we can maybe... Nope, not going to pull him back into it. Let's go ahead and pick up... see, at this level, you can really pick anything. We don't have a support, so Putrid, the regenerative bile might be a good idea. Also, bile counters Kerrigan pretty well right now. Because she doesn't have a very good disengage unless she picks up blink. We're actually ahead of the enemy team right now for the first time in the game. Come on back here, baby girl. Why don't you use that jump that you don't have? I wish I knew how to play this game, though. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could, like, monitor people's cooldowns mentally while casting a game. You know what I'm saying? I also wish I had the situational awareness to be able to interrupt Nazebo ultimates. Oh, I don't. There's always room to improve. I'm coming, Zebro! I'm coming! I'm coming so fast! See? Boom! Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, Murky coming in. That's terrifying. We're gonna leave the middle lane. Let's go ahead. Should we sippy right now? Or should we just go back? Let's just sippy. There's no reason to go back. We haven't been utilizing the sippy very much this whole game. The enemy team pushing down the bottom lane. Looks like the Vikings, who know everything about everything, are going to get caught down there. So let's go ahead. We'll turn in our 19, because we've been walking around with these for a long time. Okay, real talk. I do feel like I tunnel vision on this map a lot. I do feel like I forget to turn in my spider butts, or farm spider butts at all. On this map, but I also usually play a tank here, just body blocking, so Murky can't interrupt Raynor. And he tried to land his combo there, but he didn't have enough time. The enemy team did pick up the bruisers on their side of the map. I'm not too sure what I think is the best thing to do now. Try to kill this Zebo real quick, seeing as he's pretty alone. I wish I knew how to play this game though, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and try to peel for Sonya. I'm gonna come back here and try to taunt him with the Vengeful Spirit. It was not successful. He's still sending it out on my allies. We are gonna get hit with a ton of damage here, and we are gonna fall as the friendly team was forced back. Jim Raynor still off in Never Never Land up in the top lane. The Viking ship is coming out. He's by himself though, does not have the help of the friendly allies. The Hyperion coming out from Raynor is going to force the enemy team back. They do not want to fight in that. Unfortunately, this is happening, and we need to ping that for assistance so the friendly team is aware. Murden jumping in on Zebo is going to stun him in that mine. He's going to take a ton of damage. Jim Raynor, with those auto attacks, is actually going to secure the kill on Murky just before Nazebo dies. And now the Vikings actually doing a very good body block on Murden to secure the kill. Good job. Good job. Bottom lane still a problem. This keep is at half health and falling quickly. We're going to ping that one more time. Looks like Zebo is waiting to get full health. And we are going to be back in this fight in 10 seconds. Jim Raynor, once again, going up top. Not too sure what he's doing. Is he scouting the boss? Needs to be careful. Needs to be careful scouting that boss. Bait boss. They're going to boss right now, it looks like. I think Valo is just scouting it too. We do see several people here. I'm not too sure what to do. Let's just group. Let's group. Get this merc. Push. Uh-oh. Jim Raynor not listening. He's just gonna die. Okay. They're gonna get boss now. I think they're starting it so it doesn't disappear. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Casting the ultimate. Casting the ultimate. I am gonna bite Vala. We're gonna try to force her out of here. Interrupting Zebo. I don't even know what my grab hit there. Walking into the stun because I'm good at this game and I know how to play it. Hopefully we can finish the boss. Can we finish the boss? Can we please finish the boss? I can't tank it. I cannot tank it. I'm too squishy. Zebo, come help us. Ah! Oh, I died. I'm good at this game. We are going to steal the boss from the enemy team, though. This is going to be pushing the top lane with the spiders that we got from the objective. Middle lane for the enemy team is not looking too good as the enemy Vala is forced to try to defend this now. It is going to take a lot of damage, though. Did she build for multi-shot? I wasn't actually paying attention to the Vala build. No, she built for right clicks. So we may actually get this down. He is. Try to stay with us a little more, Raynor. Alright, so we got middle keep. We're gonna get top keep. Bottom keep is gonna live though. Alright. He needs to fall back. Do not be on that side of the map when the entire team is spawned and your team is not. Murky is going to find Olaf. Raynor looking like he's trying to save him. They should be relatively safe because we do see 3 people on the enemy team up top. But you know, that was we made some pretty good ground there. Now the enemy team is going to turn in their spider butts. They are going to get their spider spawning pretty soon. Looks like we're going to lose Olaf here. No, you can actually just jump out of that. Holy crap. On my way over here, we need to ping danger of Murky. Even though he doesn't have the octo grab, people should be aware that Murky is behind him because if they stand in that mine, it's a ton of damage. Jim Raynor once again getting caught and taken out of the fight. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good. Let's go ahead and cast the carpet, try to deal some damage to the enemy Vala there. Coming in for some body blocks, but I already used my disengage. So there's not too much I can do in this particular situation. We can make sure that Muradin stays in that Vengeful Spirit range, and then I'm coming over to help with this. I'm going to be body blocking them in. If we can continue to hold this line, we are going to kill the enemy team here. Great body blocks from the Viking player yet again. Get back here, you son of a bitch. You're not faster than me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, and the zombies. Who picks that talent? Okay, so where do we think that Zebro will go? I was actually betting for him to recall over here. Alright. I need to take my own advice and not be on this side of the map when the enemy team is out and about. Out and about. As far as objectives they can get right now, there's not much. I agree we do need to find the murky egg, but we don't really have too much of an opportunity to do that. The enemy team likely going for this. No, they were actually down on the bottom. They're actually down on the bottom. I'm just going to land a grab on this. Well, it's, you know. If they were there, we delayed it. If they're not there, now we know. Can we make anything happen with this murky here? Uh-oh! 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 Come on, please collapse on this! No one's collapsing on this. Oh, I had the perfect setup, though. I had the perfect setup. Oh, that makes me sad. I don't have my ultimate for 50 seconds now. I lost the majority of my healing. Dude, we caught them there. We could have picked up an easy kill. Now we have to disengage. Rainer, once again, by himself in a bad spot, so he needs to back up as well, and he is doing just that. Looks like we're trying to set up a gank bush, but that just gave the enemy team ample time to turn in those remainder of the spider butts that they had to spawn in another wave. Our team's main issue this game is that we're just not together when we need to be. This game could have been over quite some time ago, if I'm totally honest. For either team as well. I'm not saying that we're playing perfect and the enemy team... or I'm not saying the enemy team is playing perfect and we're not. Both teams Oh, I got him. Both teams certainly have some things they can improve in, especially in my play as well. I'm definitely not playing perfect. Let's go ahead and cast our ultimate and start running around in all the directions. That is going to pick up a kill on Kerrigan. The Viking ship is going to pick up a kill on someone else, and I'm going to be forced out of here, but you know what? Fuck. Oh, shit. I was going to say fuck Murky. Still fuck Murky. Good job, guys. Great job, guys. Let's say great job. That was great job. That was great job worthy. Now we need to defend and then we can push. We need to defend and then we can push. Honestly, we could probably have just pushed and it would have been fine. But we're in a pug match, so we need to play a little bit safer. Alright, so we know Murky's egg is in the bottom lane somewhere because we just saw him, like, reappear here. That's a clue. That is a clue that we can use. Because it's Blues Clues, Blues Clues. And then we sit down in and think a chair and think. Because when you use your mind and take a step at a time, you can die to a shark if you wanted to. Boo! Alright, so the enemy team is now respawning. We are a tank down. I think his egg is here somewhere. We're really split though. And they're all up, so please be careful. Well, we killed the egg. Can we kill the Murky? We're about to lose all of our Vikings. Oh goodness, that was terrifying. Please don't die for this. Do not die for this. You are outnumbered. You are outnumbered and the whole team is up. Vala did split off to the top lane. You could try. Care though. They could easily contest this. I agree with baiting it. Bait it. Bait it. I don't think baiting it actually means taking the boss, but I also don't think the enemy team is responding to this at all. I think they're turning in butts. I think they're turning in spider butts right now. And we're gonna get this. Fantastic. I could save this keep. I think the keep's fine, actually. Let's just push top. All top. For the win! Alright, here we go. This is what we need. This is what our team needs in order to secure victory as we push the top lane. Nothing but the sounds of victory resonate in my brain. The Vikings dealing a ton of damage with their ship. We are going to interrupt the vengeful spirit and get caught in another zombie wall, but we can simply heal off of that zombie wall. Kerrigan now engaging on me. We are going to pop putrid bile. We are going to spread this bile everywhere and try... Did I not pick up the healing talent? Because I don't feel like it's healing me at all. The friendly team is on the core with the help of the boss. We secure yet another kill on the enemy Nazebo, and we have secured victory. I feel like I killed the Vikings' negativity with sarcasm and kindness. If you would like to see the stats, I can't show them to you yet, but we will here shortly. So I guess this is the build that I would recommend you use if you want to try to make Stitches viable. Stitches is my favorite character in this entire game. He definitely is. You could see I did more damage than almost everyone on our team, or I kept pace in damage with almost everyone on our team. We had the Vikings at 53. They really stepped up their damage in the late game. It was quite low in the early game. And Nazebo really put out some good damage too. Our Sonya died a lot, but that's what happens when you're Sonya and you don't have a support. And Jim Raynor, even though he was not with the team a lot, did do a lot of siege damage. So in the end, it all worked out. Really close game, actually. 34 kills to 35 for the enemy team, and both teams were level 25, so that could have gone in any direction. And it was a good call to pick up the boss when we did. So once again, the build is chew your food. This is for a heal over time. Then you boost that healing over time with amplified healing. Tenderizer. Excuse me. Tenderizer, so you can slow down enemies when you auto-attack them. Putrid Bile, so you could slow down enemies just by walking around. Then you pick up Relentless, so you are stunned less. But this is also situational. If the enemy team doesn't have stuns or slows, don't pick Relentless. And then, once again, Shish Kebab is becoming more popular because you can pull 2 enemies to you, and you can also pull through buildings. Keep that in mind. If they have an Illidan, you may want to pick up Imposing Presence, but I usually go for Fishing Hook. And then you pick your last talent based on your current needs. I picked Regenerative Bile because we have Amplified Healing and because we did not have a support. If you do have a support, Hardened Shield is always a good pick, and Bolt of the Storm is always a good pick as well for disengaging, because that's something that Stitches struggles with right now. Do I think Stitches will become viable in this current patch? No. No, I don't. I think he needs a little bit more health. When they took away his health and his damage and his crowd control and his, you know, they took away so much at one time, and it really did feel like a lot. It felt like a lot. It did not feel good. But if they give him a little bit more health back, I honestly think he would be in line with where Diablo and ETC are right now. I think he would fit in pretty well with those two who used to reign supreme. And now Anubarak's on the scene, and he's a great example of a character that doesn't have a lot of health. In fact, I think he has about the same amount of health as Stitches, but he's able to give himself a shield. And he's constantly spawning ads to deal damage for him, and he has more crowd control than anyone else in the game. So I do not think Stitches is better than Anubarak right now, but I think with some changes, Stitches could fall in line with the other warriors. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I was feeling a little snarky, but a bird woke me up super early in the morning. And I came to a revelation while I was laying in bed and just cursing out this fucking bird. I realized that you could tell you're not a morning person whenever you say AM with a question mark. Like when you look at a clock and you're like, oh god, it's 10 a.m.? It's like, what? Yeah. I'm gonna leave now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.